Hi everyone, as many of you know, I'm Manija, and right now we are building an interesting project. So let's start with the concept, and I want to tell you more. So we are autonomous AI agent CRM swarm orchestration layer 3 by Palo Alto AI Research Lab, and the project being created in collaboration of Platinum VC and the next company is Palo Alto AI Research Lab. So all of that being created in San Francisco. And here you can meet our team. All of the interviews with co-founders, including with me, are now available on our YouTube channel. And let's move on to my favorite part. It's about the superpowers of the team. So let's start with me. I am in charge for the business development and investors pitching. And Tony builds the stuff. And maybe let's talk about Andrew in a bit. He brought in a lot of academic minds by being a Stanford alumni. Now let's move on to the heart of the San Francisco where the project being created. It's actually the center of crypto, AI, and unfortunately a lot of homelessness in the US, which is why as of now we're having a problem here. Now the companies are preferring to hire agents over the humans. And as Andrew said, they think faster. Sometimes they are not so smart as you are, but they're working 24/7. So if you are a human, and I think you are, it will be probably really hard for you to find a job in San Francisco. So we see a lot of advertisements all over the streets telling stop hiring humans and so on. We're probably not ready for the AI era, and machines are going to take our job. That's why it doesn't stop us. So we decided to create our own solution for that. So right now you can create a copy of yourself and use it for handling all your boring work, even managing your social media, starting from X, Telegram, Discord, LinkedIn, and so on. And the agent you will deploy with us is simply a combination of three parts, starting from large language models, tool sets, data sets, and once the agent is created, you can even rent it and sell it. And you can create a copy of yourself, which is going to replace you as 24/7 agent. And that's going to be designed especially for you. Now let's move on to another favorite part of mine. It's a backbone of the project, which is already used by so many people and different folks from different companies. It's a CRM called Charm, and Charm stands for Human Plus Agents. It's a code name, and which is why we are using everything in collaboration with Eliza OS. So once it's integrated into Telegram, your agents will act and speak just like a real human. So we have created the biggest database around our CRM with the Silicon Valley VCs, engineers, scientists, and more. And if you want to join our community, there is still an opportunity to apply on our website. So I will bring the link into the description box. Since we have a bigger community over YouTube, Twitter, and Telegram, you can follow us there and stay in touch with us through all of the updates that we share. And if you are a builder, you can even request an access to our repositories. And you can also help us build a global presence since some of the key opinion leaders are already supporting us, as you can see it here. And since we have 15 plus regional communities, you can also join any of them depending on what language you speak. And here is our YouTube channel where you can see some of the exciting interviews, our Twitter with some articles and partnerships, and the collective calls for the networking. So join us each Thursday and find out more about that in the description box. And now I want to tell you a bit about the partners that we have made. So we have made a lot of partnerships and even friendships with different companies you can see on the screen. And that's why our global partners base is mostly focused on the Asian Pacific region, US, UK, and so on. And which is why our agents are also working for notable folks from different companies you can see on the screen. So we are having a profit since the first day, and that's why our treasury is kept in multi-sig wallet. You can check it just right now by scanning the QR from the screen. And since we're building the DAO, very soon the treasury is going to be under DAO governance. So we see a huge market opportunity for the AI agents over the market as of now. And we believe it's the blue ocean state for all of the agents. That's why there is an opportunity to grow bigger and scale very fast. And now let's talk about the investors and other users' favorite part. It's the revenue model overview for the next year. So for the next year, we're planning to grow it into 12 millions As of now, we are on 7 million stay in here. And we're right now having some revenue sources starting from scouting Silicon Valley deals to VCs and so on. Also subscription fees, advisory and mentoring, some funding and grants. And in 2026, after the launch of the mainnet, our treasury will probably start growing even faster because we're going to add some other types of income the next year, like fees for launching the AI agent, network integrations, and network fees. And here is a bit about the tokenomics, just for the users who are really interested in that part. I guess there will be a lot of VCs interested. So the tokenomics was many times stress tested to ensure the longevity of the platform, and which is why we have added the sustainable token unlock schedule as well. And Diamond Hands airdrop is also going to be there for bringing in more holders and builders into the platform. So feel free to join our communities right now and find out more. And now let's talk a bit about the utilities that our token is going to have. So that's launching AI agents, also liquidity in pairs, subscription to our services, and that's not just a token. It will bring you a lot of different rights, starting from voting rights, passive income, the access to the deal flow, and so on. And each agent, which is going to be launched with us, is going to bring in more AAA tokens and liquidity, and that creates even greater demand for the AAA. Now let's talk a bit more about the CRM we have mentioned earlier, but now we can dive deeper. And let's take the B2B companies, which is the 80% of the partners and the clients that we're having just right now. So what they do is they connect all of their working accounts to our CRM. All the dialects are uploaded. And once that's done, they can filter all the chats and talk to their clients. And you can do the same actually on our platform. Here is the roadmap, and probably we're going to add some more features for the next year to the agents you can deploy with us. And we're going to grow our community into 300K by the next year by starting some marketing activities and so on. And here is the user lifecycle stage for the VCs. So if you're a VC company and you're watching this, you can probably find out more that you can buy a token, get an access to our deal flow, AI-powered due diligence, and then get your profit or even exit from the investment. Or you can also be an AI builder or developer watching this. So we're going to have two different plans, like free plan for those who who can code and want to code on their own and train and test the agent on our platform. And the pro plan for those who don't want to code or have no coding skills. So here is no code development is required. And the pre-launch projects can get onboarded, fundraised, and then we help them to get into the development phase. B2B providers, as I mentioned, are 80% of the clients that we're having just right now. And we're having a lot of API integrations with them. So they're monetizing a lot of stuff with us, and you can do the same. And the retail investors are registering, getting some services, or buying the tokens, and then deciding if they want to keep it or stake it, or even exit from the investment. Here are some of the statistics and benchmarks on the agents over the market. And right now, we are attending a lot of in real life events, including that one we held in Paris during the Paris Blockchain Week. So it was a VC brunch with some VCs, and that was really interesting. So stay tuned for more upcoming updates on our side, and let's talk in our communities if you are interested in our project.